everybody, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another video. Today is going to be episode 2 in my new series of how to create a wearable wardrobe. If you haven't already seen episode 1, which is all about prep, then I suggest you go and have a quick look at that one first and then come back to this video, because today is the fun one. It's the fun one, but it takes a bit of time. It is the wardrobe edit process. Now, if you're new here and we haven't already met, I'm Charlotte. I'm a certified personal stylist, and I've been creating videos here on YouTube for about 6 years on how to create a capsule wardrobe style of dressing and a capsule wardrobe approach to your wardrobe. And in this series, I'm chatting you through ways on how you can best curate and create your dream wardrobes where you are wearing everything in your closet and you love everything in your closet. We are going through the whole wardrobe edit process today, and it might be helpful to maybe take a couple of notes, grab a cup of tea, because I feel like this might be a slightly longer one. This video is going to be very methodical, and I'm going to chat you through each step in detail of what I want you to do to edit your wardrobe. You've already done your prep, you've already understood your why, you've already understood your goals and what you want to achieve from doing this wardrobe edit process. It's now time to talk practical steps and practical tips on how you are going to achieve this. I suggest before you actually delve into your wardrobe itself, I suggest you create a space where you can put all of your clothes, whether this be clothing rails, maybe clear your bed so you can use your whole bed for this process. Just have a space where you can put your clothing items that is not your wardrobe itself. Step 1 is going to be to remove any garments from your wardrobe that you do not wear. Now, by this, I want you to go into your wardrobe. Again, be very honest with yourself, and I want you to remove anything that you either dislike or even to the extent that you do not love the item. I want you to remove it. I want you to remove anything that you cannot remember the last time you wore it. And I also want you to remove anything that does not fit you anymore. Remove all of those things from your wardrobe and set them aside in a pile on your bed, or perhaps hang them on clothing rails, pile on your bed, or perhaps to the side of your wardrobe, somewhere where you can see the pile of items that you do not wear. The easiest way to do this is probably to move through your wardrobe in sections. So you might want to start with all basic t-shirts, for example. I had a load of basic t-shirts in my wardrobe, and I probably removed about 5 that I just didn't wear. Not because I didn't love them, but I just did not wear them because they either didn't fit me properly or they just weren't really my kind of style anymore. Do this with your dresses, your trousers, your jumpers, your joggers, everything that you have. Make sure you do this section by section and remove everything you don't wear. Now, if you are unsure and you're on the fence about something, you don't necessarily wear it all the time, but you still quite like it, but you're not sure if it fits you, try on the item. This is where the time is gonna come into this wardrobe edit, because I'm going to ask you several times throughout this video to try on the items, because there is no better way than knowing if something is suitable for you or if something fits you properly than by trying it on that very day. If you haven't already got a full-length mirror to hand, make sure you've got one of those in the room with you where you're trying the items on, because you can get a real sense of how they fit. An option throughout this process is to also remove out of season items from your wardrobe. If you want to keep your wardrobe a little bit smaller and more condensed, you could split your wardrobe up into a spring summer wardrobe versus an autumn winter wardrobe. As we're in winter at the moment, you'd probably be looking to remove things like shorts and maybe flowy skirts, maybe lightweight cardigans, maybe some basket bags. Anything that is feeling slightly out of season for the moment, you can also remove that too if you want to, or you can keep everything in one wardrobe all year round. It's totally up to you. Once you have removed everything that you do not wear, do not like, etc., etc., whatever is remaining in your wardrobe, and it might still be a lot of things, I want you to try on every single piece. This might sound like an incredibly time-consuming and maybe even frustrating and boring task for you, but if you really want to nail down your style and have a wardrobe full of clothes that you actually wear, you must try on everything that you own. It is the only way to know whether something fits you, whether you like an item, whether it goes with your style at the moment, whether you want to keep that item. It is the only way to do it, and it's gonna take you time. So I would suggest setting aside at least 2 hours for this process so you can go through and try everything on. I would also recommend trying things on in your normal state. So day to day, if you tend to blow dry your hair and put makeup on, I would recommend trying on the items with blow dried hair and makeup on. If you tend to not wear much makeup at all during the day, don't put makeup on just for this exercise. Go as you would normally go and how you would normally show up in your clothes, because you'll feel much more confident and you'll feel much more like yourself as well. And if you tend to accessorize like I do, put your accessories on too and you'll feel much more like you throughout this process. This is where the help of a personal stylist can come in, and a personal stylist can help you work through your wardrobe and put outfits together with things that you already have. I will also mention whilst I'm here, I do have a personal styling service available, and I'll put my website down below in case you wanted to have a look and book in with me, or drop me an email with any inquiries and I'll be very, very happy to help. I do virtual online consultations as well. So once you've tried everything on, you will have an idea of what you love in your wardrobe, what you are kind of on the fence about, and what you don't want to keep in your wardrobe anymore. So you should have 3 sections. You should have a love, absolutely keeping these are going straight back in the wardrobe pile. You then will probably have a I'm on the fence a bit pile, and then I'm sure you will have a pile of things that do not work for your current wardrobe. Once you've separated these 3 out, I want you to place the things that you love back into the wardrobe. So it's up to you how you want to organise your wardrobe. You could organise it by colour, so you could pop different colour items on one side. So you could work from blacks through navies, through greys, through greens, through a very tonal colour approach. Or you can organise your wardrobe like I do, and you can organise it by section of items. So I have a section of t-shirts, I then have a section of tank tops, I've got a section of jumpers, cardigans, and then on the next rail I have a section of trousers, I've got a section of skirts, dresses, things like that. So you can organise it by category of clothing item if you want to as well. It's totally up to you how you organise your wardrobe. Or another way you can organise your wardrobe is organising it by outfit. You can almost put together pre-prepared outfits and have those separated out in your wardrobe, so you can just grab them and go on weekday mornings when you are struggling to know what to wear. It's totally up to you. Then for your no pile, the pile of things that just no longer work for you or your wardrobe, you want to ideally split this out into 3 different sections. You want to have a section of things that you might be able to resell on reselling sites such as eBay or Vinted or Depop, however you sell your pre-loved items. You might also want to have a pile that can go to be donated at the charity shop. And then you might have a pile of things that you might even want to keep to be altered or repaired if that's the problem with them. If not, then they can probably fit into one of the other 2 piles. So you can sort through those piles and hopefully be able to make a little bit of money in the process to buy some new things should you need them. And then the maybe pile, I want you to keep these things visible for at least 2 weeks. If you have a clothing rail similar to the rail that I've got behind me, or if you have just a section of your wardrobe that is free to put these items in, I want you to hang them up and I want you to have them somewhere really visible, so throughout the next couple of weeks you can pick up these items, you can try them on with your existing outfits, and after that 2-week time frame you can decide whether or not they are things that you love and you want to keep, or they are moving it to the no time to get rid of pile. But perhaps you just need a bit more time to play with them, with your existing lifestyle and your existing wardrobe, and that will give you more of an understanding of the things that you want to keep or the things that you want to part ways with. And by the end of that 2-week period, you're then going to have a wardrobe full of clothes that you love, which, let me tell you, there is no better feeling. I actually have a very small wardrobe. I don't have a lot of clothes compared to a lot of other wardrobes I see online, and it's because I only keep things that I love. I am ruthless when it comes to decluttering and going through things, and the reason for this is because it makes my life so much easier when I can open my wardrobe. I know everything fits me, I know I love everything in there, and it's so much easier to put outfits together once you've done that. And then after the whole editing process, you will most likely notice some gaps in your wardrobe. So you might have 3 beautiful cardigans that you love to wear, but because they've got a bit of a print or a pattern to them, you don't feel like you've got any outfits for them. So perhaps you're missing a really beautifully tailored pair of white trousers from your wardrobe. That would make the cardigans pop, and that would make your life so much easier because you've got ways to style them. You might want to start creating a wardrobe wish list of things that you notice are missing from your wardrobe and things that can really help tie all of your existing pieces together. So the aim of this is not to go out and buy a whole new wardrobe, because that's not the point of doing this exercise. The point of this exercise is to go through, find those pieces that you love and you already wear all of the time anyway, and just identify some gaps and have a handful of pieces that you can then go away, invest in. And by invest, I don't mean spend a fortune, but you can invest in and you can add to your wardrobe that will bring your entire wardrobe together. Now, I talk a lot on my channel about the capsule wardrobe approach, as you know if you follow me for a while, and there's a reason for this. It's because it will make getting dressed so much easier. It will make your shopping habits more efficient. It will really give you more of a focus into your own personal style, and it will just mean you can wear the clothes that you already have in your wardrobe much more often, instead of buying one-off pieces that just do not go and they do not work with everything else in your closet. Now, again, if you need help with any personal shopping or you need help finding those gaps in your wardrobe, please get in touch. I'll be more than happy to help you go through this process. And that, in summary, is the wardrobe edit process. Now, a quick tip from me, if you're looking to do this process, but perhaps you've got all of these things written down and you're ready to go and do it in a couple of weeks' time, if you notice things in your wardrobe that you aren't wearing, turn the hang around and put it in your wardrobe the other way. So when it comes to doing this wardrobe edit process, you can already see items in your wardrobe that you aren't necessarily wearing as much, and it will make the whole process a lot easier for you. So that is going to go ahead and conclude today's video on the actual practical wardrobe edit process. I really, really hope you found these tips useful. If you have found them useful, please let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments as well if this is a process that you are about to begin. I would love to know. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me or drop me a message at any time. I'm more than happy to help. And as I say, I've got my website below in case you need any help in going through this process. Next week's episode is going to be episode 3, and it's going to be all about discovering your personal style, which I'm very excited about. So if you do want to come back and have a look at that episode, then it'll be out this time next week. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you really soon for the next one. Bye!